doing it. You supposed to be happy you sitting there with Kid L. Why you mad?
The Kid L Podcast.
Rocking and rolling and welcoming back Tayy Dior. What's happening, girl?
What up, though?
I like the hairstyle.
Thank you.
It's covering like most of your face.
It
but
is.
It's awesome. I think I got to change my hairstyle up a little bit. It's getting a little too.
You kind of sharp though.
You think I look sweet?
You sharp.
Am I looking for it?
If your cuts was duh, it would have made me mad.
For real?
But they kind of sharp though. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I feel like your look is your look. You shouldn't change it.
I appreciate that.
If you change it, then it's like you're gonna be like, where Kid L at?
Yeah, that's true. That's
You know?
true. I know last time we talked, you were taking like a long break, right? And then
Yeah.
you dropped the project.
Yeah.
How was the project's results? Like, how was the turnout?
So the project was lit. It was lit. Like, I had built enough momentum. Like, even when dropping it, I had seen like the most streams I ever seen. Like, first dropping a project, even though I was promoting it, but it's like I wasn't really marketing it. It was just my push. So to see the results that I got from just my push was like inspiring, for real, for real.
Yeah, just to see the numbers go up on other platforms and
Yeah.
other outlets to see like how people feel about it, right? Did you
Yeah.
get to read any comments or like did you get to see people's response?
Yeah, people love it. Like, they still listening to it. Like, Detroit is my top city
Cool.
of listeners. You feel me? Like, to me, that's an accomplishment if your city listen to you.
Yeah.
It might not be the whole city yet, but they listening.
What makes it where like I know you're kind of on and off with it, right? Like you're never like you're always consistent as far as like content's concerned, but as far as music, it's like you it seems like you take breaks more often than not.
Yeah, because life
Yeah.
be life, and then, you know, trying to maintain. And I'm a realist. Like, I don't have a facade or like an image to maintain. It's like, I'm me. I'm talented. This is what I love to do, so I'm gonna do it. But
Yeah.
I'm also a mother, and also like life comes with trials and tribulations. So during those off seasons, that's when you test it, and God be like, do you really want it? Because a lot of people quit on the off season.
Yeah.
So like that comeback, that's the most important.
As
That's
long
the
as you
most
don't
important
stop.
part.
Yeah, as long as you don't stop.
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
definitely.
It's hard though, you're right. Like real life is always happening.
People don't want to be real about it. Like, I don't know, social media is its own universe. So it's like nobody want to ever talk about their ills. They don't ever want to talk about why they had to sit back or sit it out. But it's like, shit, niggas go to jail all the time during a winning season, and then you got to come back. So it's like, it ain't jail, but it's a life. And sometimes you got to accept where you at and why, even though it's hard, but don't quit, you know?
Yes.
So that's where I'm at with it.
Since the tape's release, what were some of the behind the scenes moves you made since then?
Well, I did a lot of traveling. So it was like, I did South by Southwest. I did Summer Days Summit.
How was South
in
by
New York.
Southwest?
I didn't do it this year, but when I did it, it's an experience. Like, and I feel like when you go to South by Southwest, you don't want to just go. You want to be ready. You want to have your team. You want to be able to promote yourself, hit as many stages as possible. Like, you got to have a whole budget just for South by Southwest.
Did you get to open up for anybody in specific?
It was so many artists that I didn't even know, but I made a lot of good connections. You know, it
That's
was
cool.
like I met a lot of people, and that's important. Just people knowing your name and seeing you. So I made connections that I still got. You know, that hit me up like, "Are you coming to South by Southwest this year?" So
That's cool as
next
hell.
year I'm in that thing though.
You're gonna be back at it again?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I always tell people about that. I was telling people on the live yesterday to always stay on the ground floor, right? Like you can't just stay behind social media. You gotta actually get out and shake
Yes,
hands
you
and
gotta.
meet people.
I think that's the most important. The most important part is like footwork.
Yeah.
Like being outside. And I've been put up though. I'm just now coming back outside.
Yeah.
Like, it's been like since 2023. I came outside a little bit, but not like how I'm outside right now.
What's been like if you can talk about it, like the lifestyle challenges that you're having that are kind of keeping you like away from the music as much as you want to be involved in it?
I got 3 kids.
God damn. I
Don't do
forgot.
that.
Whew,
'Cause I
what?
could have said 6, but I said 3.
So you have 6?
No, nigga.
Like other ones that you just don't claim? Or?
No, I have 3. I have 3.
Oh,
I have
man.
a 12-year-old, a almost 6-year-old, and a 9-month-old.
Damn.
Yeah.
That makes it hard. You're not doing it alone, are you?
It's challenging, but like I'm a mother from Detroit. Like we make this shit happen. I've been doing it with my kids, and niggas don't even know I had kids because that didn't never get in the way. But pregnancy get in the way because your whole body change, your mind change, your emotions change, hormonal imbalances. Like, so you gotta, I don't like to say get back to you. You gotta get into this new version of you, you know? So
what do they call it? Postpartum
depression.
Yeah. What's like the experience of that?
It's like you just be sad as fuck.
Yeah.
You just be sad. You just be like looking at yourself like, who are you? I don't even recognize you. Like, I want Tayy back. So it was just, and then relationships, like everything just can throw you off or drain your energy. Like, so dealing with postpartum depression, it's like you have to like fight for your life.
Wow.
You gotta fight for your happiness, and you gotta make the decision like, nah, I ain't finna sit in this. So anybody dealing with postpartum depression, go get your hair done, go get your nails done, get cute for no reason. Like, looking good always helps with depression.
So when men, like tell about their struggles, and then women go like, well, you don't have to, bear a child for 9 months. It's not only that 9 months, but it's everything after that too.
It takes 2 years for your body to go back to normal after having a baby.
Wow.
It takes 2 years for your hormones to go back balance. Like, and I'm a breastfeeding mom. So breastfeeding, every time you breastfeed, it's equivalent to running 6 miles.
Oh my God.
So you dealing with exhaustion, still trying to be mother. It's just a lot. And whew.
Damn,
yeah.
it is a lot. I thought it was all simple after the baby comes
Hell
to you.
nah.
And then you got bills to pay and shit.
You feel me? Like, you gotta pay your bills, you gotta, and still try to stay afloat. You don't want your kids looking at you sad and all of that. You gotta smile for them. So it's like, it's definitely challenging, but it's worth the challenge, especially when you know you destined for something greater than yourself.
Yo, it's your boy Kid L. If you're an artist, entertainer, or have a brand that needs more motion, then check out the Artist X strategy. You can receive one-on-one coaching with real entertainment and business moguls. They'll help you navigate through the hurricane of the entertainment industry. You can also receive music and social media analysis. Through our algorithm checks, we'll help you identify where you have weaknesses. Networking opportunities are also available. Message Kid L Video on Instagram to learn more.
Are you like in a committed relationship or like?
No.
So you're doing this all by yourself?
I mean, I won't say that my kid's dad is, he do, but it'll never compare to what I do. Just being a mother, period. Like, and I feel like a lot of times men just don't understand. And they be like, oh, it's easy. That ain't nothing. I can do that. But nigga, you couldn't jump off the porch in my shoes. In real life.
I walk around amusement parks and I'll see one kid with their parents and I'll be like, one kid? This is crazy. Like, you have to deal with all this shit.
One is enough.
One is
3
crazy.
is too damn much. So anyway.
Is it easy to date when you have kids though? Like, dude, like if you're in Detroit, like do men care if you have kids? Like if they want to get into a serious
Hell no.
relationship?
I don't think they really care. Some men who don't have kids, they might be like, how old are they? That determines anything. Like if somebody asks me, you got a 9-month-old, they automatically think, oh, you fucking your baby daddy. And it's be like, bro, what? But they think that your baby daddy's still in the picture if you have a baby. But that ain't always true. But I don't think that kids matter. It's a nigga right now that marry a bitch with 5 kids.
Really?
Yes.
But it's just crazy because you're like taking on a whole new responsibility.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's interesting.
How do you decide, like, in that realm, like, who do you take seriously and who you don't take seriously in the dating world?
I don't know. I wait for God to tell me. God got to tell me because you can't trust people these days. Like, I don't even trust niggas that be like, I know you come with a package. No, I don't. I come with me. And if you are who you say you are, then you maybe get the opportunity to meet my children because I ain't out here looking for no stepdaddy, like, for my kids at all. Like, so that's just something that I'm not looking to bring a man around my kids because you just can't trust them.
You can't. Because I used to be one of those guys. Before I got in a relationship, I was lying out my teeth, son. I'd be
You was lying about what?
I was lying so much about my lifestyle. I'd be like, yeah, you feel me? I'm in Hollywood right now. I'm flying for like the weekend.
I can't believe it.
All types of crazy shit. Because I used to get like Lil Wayne tickets, like all the major event tickets all the time.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, girl, you want to come with me to Lil Wayne concert?
But you capping?
No, I had the tickets. I had the
Okay.
backstage passes. But once the day would come after like we already had hooked up, I'd be like, oh, you feel me? I gotta go to do some shit right now, and then I'll go to some other girl's house and be like, I'm taking you. I used to do all types of crazy shit like that just because
So you want shit.
I was a shit. I don't know what it was, man. I was free. No, my girlfriend's probably watching this, so I take
Right?
back
Don't do
everything.
her like that.
No,
Please.
no, no,
You
no,
know
no.
the worst thing a nigga can do is embarrass his woman.
I'm playing.
Don't even play like that.
I'm sorry.
Like, you don't want to embarrass your lady because she ain't gonna think that shit funny.
You're right. No, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was joking. I love being in a relationship. It's incredible stuff. Now, back to you though. As far as the reemergence, even though it's not like you ever faded because you still kept it up with content, I really loved all of your PSAs. I always used to, every time you used
Yeah.
to pull up, I used to be like, I feel her from her soul when she's talking.
Yeah.
Talk about keeping yourself afloat on social media and getting back into the music.
Sometimes you gotta step back from social media to stay afloat on social media because if people see too much of you, it get oversaturated. So it's like sometimes you gotta make motherfuckers be like, where's she at? So like I go 5 days without posting and then I'm getting texts like, you good, you okay, and I drop a story and it's 2,000 people watching, or it's like, damn, y'all was checking for me, I ain't even know, because it ain't like that when you consistently on there. But I feel like I love social media. I don't care for the people on social media because it's definitely a very beneficial tool to get your voice heard all over the globe. And I know that my presence on the internet is needed, you know, and I feel like I should be putting myself out there more than I do. But it's like I don't care for the hating ass negative energy. Like people will really be on that bitch, you gonna die tomorrow. Like just some weird, they say dumbass shit, and it's like I be blocking people. I don't let it bother me because bitch, you don't know me. But why y'all got that type of time on y'all hands? You gotta be living in a pit of hell to comment some sick shit like that on somebody's post. So it be a hit or miss, but I don't give a fuck about people or what they say. So I decided that I am gonna start putting myself out there more, my personality out there more.
Yeah.
But as far as the music thing, it was just like sometimes the old you don't align with the new version of you. So like I had to get into who am I now? Like what you want now? What type of music you want to make now? And I just sometimes you just got to go to the studio and just vibe out. Like so getting in the studio and just vibing with no direction give you a blueprint. So it gave me a blueprint to be like, all right, it's time to pop back outside.
Yeah, instead of coming into the studio with like specific framework of what you're gonna do, just go in and just enjoy the experience.
Because I don't even be having time to like write. Like in my life, I'm busy as fuck. I literally, it's something to do every single day. So when I go to the studio, everything from scratch.
It's cool.
Yeah. And I think that's the best way to do it. I would love to be able to write eventually, but from scratch is what's working for me right now.
That's cool. Who you been recording with?
Asar on the east side.
Yeah, I know Asar.
That's my homie. I've been with him for like 9 years.
God damn, son.
Yes.
That's committed. What, you know, we always talk about that too, like building those relationships and, you know, staying loyal to those relationships.
Yes.
What was it about finding him that made you go like, oh, okay?
So it was a random find from Cash Kid. Cash Kid told me to go to his studio. I went to the studio and never left because he is a engineer that don't make you feel like I'm just pressing this button. Like he get into it with you. He literally like gonna tell you like, nah, you can do that better. Nah, you like he's invested. But it's been times where I just went to the studio and just needed to just vent to him and not record it at all. And he literally he didn't even charge me for the session. He was like, you needed that, you good, go ahead, cool. You know? So it was just like somebody who make ways for you. Because, you know, everybody don't get the treatment that I get when it comes to Asar. So it's like, I cherish how comfortable I can be at his studio and I can rap, sing, scream, it don't matter. Type shit.
I remember my boy Bank Rose the engineer, he used to talk about that. He's like, one of the reasons people love working with me is because I set the environment to get the best out of the artist. Like he's like, I don't just let you come in and hit record. Like counseling is part of a producing session sometime, or guidance is sometimes part of the producing session if it's a good producer, right?
You said what?
If it's a good producer, like they
Yes.
do more than just record you.
Yeah.
know?
You gotta. I would like working with people who love what they do.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't love what you do, I don't really want to be around you, because that's why I've been sticking with the same studio for so long. And he'd be like, Tayy, you got to go somewhere else. But it's like, I tried. These niggas suck. These niggas suck. Like, they just want to they want the money. It's about the money with them. You feel me? And it's like, I get it. Everybody want to eat, but your energy is the real money. That's the real currency. So if you giving out shitty energy and I'm giving you my coins, that's it. Like, you gotta cherish that I never come back. Like,
Yes.
and if I fuck with you, I stick with you and I come back. Like, I came back, kid.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
I'm glad you did. It was awesome, like I said, watching you on camera all the time speaking real shit.
Yeah.
And I knew people were like really tapping in, like, damn, I need to hear this right now.
Yeah.
And then it felt like it was to a point where you were becoming an influence, like a micro influence to some degree, where it's
Yeah.
like people are really listening. I thought you were gonna start dropping like merch heavy and all that stuff and just like going crazy.
No, it's like, it ain't done yet. Like, it's literally like, that's coming. It's
Yeah.
like it be coming, and when sometimes shit don't work out when you want it to, but it work out when it's supposed to.
Facts.
And that's the most important thing about life, and then trusting God. Like, I'm heavy on God. Like, I keep his name in everything that I do, because I've watched him maneuver things for me and tell me, like, no, you gotta wait. And yeah, I'm pouting, because it's like, what? But then you see the outcome and you understand why you had to wait. So
Yeah.
we just getting started, you know?
What's been the biggest, like, in life for you, the biggest hurdle that you've like had to overcome overall?
I love my struggles. I love every struggle, because that shit made me who I am. Like, I'm certified. Like, I'm literally a boss. Like, I don't depend on no nigga. Like, that's a trend. Oh, I need a rich nigga. I am the rich nigga. I don't need no nigga to do this for me. So it's kind of like my struggles built me brick by brick. This is a solid foundation. You looking at a solid ass foundation, kid. Ew, like, from the mud. And that's important. So I think people should learn how to cherish their struggles, especially when you overcome them, because that's the check you cashing in when it's time for you to shine, because you had to struggle to get here.
Yeah, if you fold under that pressure, it's not a good thing. You have to kind of
Transmute it.
Yeah.
You got to transmute it. You got to change your perspective. You got to figure out what part you played that made you be in this struggling position. Niggas ain't ready to take accountability for why they were they at. You got to literally sit back like, all right, how I get here? What did I do wrong? Everybody want to blame everybody else for why they were they at. It ain't nobody to blame but you.
Yes.
But that's real nigga shit, to be able to look at yourself and be like, damn, I'm the reason why I'm right here, because you are. You either thinking wrong, you around the wrong people, you doing something wrong, period. It's not nobody's fault but yours.
Yes.
Like, and that's just what it is.
And that's the danger of having yes men around you, because they'll tell you you're
Yes.
doing everything right. You need to have a real friend that's
Because
telling you
they
what's
don't
going
fuck
on.
with you. If people just letting you crumble, they watching you crumble, but they listening and they talking shit about you to the next nigga. Like, you gotta have the people that's gonna cut into you. And my brother, free my brother, he locked up. I talk to him and he be like, damn, Tay, I appreciate how real you be with me. Like, cause right is right, wrong is wrong. Yeah, I'ma stick with you, but I'ma tell your ass, like, yeah, we ain't doing that, you know? Cause you want to see your people win. I want my people to want to see me win. So I'm gonna do everything in my power to make sure you win.
Absolutely. What's it like having to constantly, I'm sure you talk to your brother a lot,
Yeah.
but knowing that he's on that side right now, like, how do you keep communication, and is it a struggle to have to handle it and to know?
So it was not free but he coming home real soon.
Cool.
So his time it's real small. So I feel like it's been a challenge, but it was a space that he had to get in to now he understand and know where he at and how he coming out. Like, he coming out here strong. He coming out, he's growing. And like, a lot of niggas go to jail and don't grow. So talking to him, it's easier because we got that shit. So he could call whenever, text whatever. They got tablets and shit like that. So I talk to him every day. It just don't even seem like he in there. It's
You're
like
allowed to text now?
Yes, he got tablets. We text. We finna be video calling.
You're telling me there's tablets?
He got music on his tablet. Like, it's tablets with apps.
Wow.
Yes.
That's so cool. So now you get to just chill inside.
And it's unlimited unlimited text. We could text him all day, all night. Send pictures, videos. That's the best shit to be able to. I sent him a video because he ain't heard my music and ain't in the prisons just yet. But I could send him a snippet, a 30-second video of my music and shit. So he been like, and that bitch like, my sister lit. Like,
wow.
For real.
They're really transforming these days. The accessibility to platforms inside. That's cool.
Yeah.
Because before it was just JPay, right? Like, I was the only way. But now you can like text. That's crazy.
Yes, now you can text. You see when they online. Yeah, they got the little green light, let you know when they online and shit like that. It's
That's
like
cool.
He even call off of it. You know how niggas had to wait in line for the phone? They don't got to wait in line no more. He calling with his headphones off his tablet.
Is this Detroit?
No, he in Tennessee.
Oh, in Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah.
When it comes down to this new process of jumping back in, what's been the first moves you've made so far?
So I shot 2 videos Monday and Saturday.
Who'd you shoot with?
I shot with Lace. And
Say Primo?
Yes.
Damn. He was here for, I think he flies in and out, so you probably just caught him before he dipped. Right?
Yeah, I caught him. Good shoot. Excited about that.
What's the names of the songs that you shot? What's the names of the songs that you shot?
How I Look.
Cool.
How I Look.
Great.
Good. But yeah, and then I just did Auntie House. You know,
cool.
The classic. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Auntie's House is legendary, right? It's a really good platform. Like, it's surprising how they did it, man, because the design is kind of like low-key funnish, kind of like a grandma's house, literally.
Yeah.
Versus something like On the Radar, which is like right up in your face. It seems like right cut to it, right?
I like Auntie House. It got that trenches look.
Bro, do you have like baby-sized Black Forces on right now? Are those like kid-sized Black Forces?
Yes, I wear 5.5.
Those are kids.
Yes.
Those aren't even women's section. Those are literally like toddler section, son.
No, okay. This is
why'd you go Black Forces? Why'd you go Black Forces?
Cause this the time. This is Black Force season. I'm not playing. I'm not fucking around.
Oh my God.
Stepping on shit. You gotta have on some Black Air Force One to step on shit, not white. We got those too though.
Yeah, I know.
But when you stepping and you pressing, you need to have on some Black Air Force Ones.
But isn't there a rule about when you wear black shoes, you got to wear black socks?
I don't give a fuck about the rules. I break all rules. I bend all rules.
That's cool, though. I like it.
But I got a black Nike sign on it.
No, the reason it matches is because it's Nike, 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 white, black, white, black.
Yeah.
It works. That's pretty dope.
Thank you.
Let's see it. Collaboration with female artists, has that been a thing for you?
Yes, man. I want to rap with the girls.
There's not, bro. Man, I get in trouble for saying this shit, so I can't say this shit. But I don't feel like the female artists are pushing like anymore. I think like something's happening. I think they're not getting enough love and attention and support to the point where they're kind of like, damn, what are we even doing at this point?
I feel like it's because it's not enough authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just shake ass. What have worked for others may not work for you. And honestly, niggas is tired of it. We tired of that shit. Where's the bars? If you ain't got bars, where's the story? If you ain't got story, where's the flow? Like, where is it? I don't want to see you talking about popping coochie, robbing niggas, getting niggas money. Like, what's your story?
Yeah.
That's what I feel like authenticity wins the race.
Because men are like make that music already and they kind of have a vouch that they live that life. Like you can see it's happening. So it's like we're going to listen to that versus somebody who's talking about it that clearly does not live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, it's like you said, stick to your lane kind of.
You got to trust the process. Like a lot of people be like, oh, I'm going to switch it up. I'm about to do this because something working for somebody else. Like, but you got to wait on your time, especially if you got a peak of the vision, you got to trust that. Because when you start switching shit up or you going against God or you selling yourself or that shit just, it fucks up the process. And that's why I look like ain't nobody doing shit because they doing everything everybody else doing.
Yeah. But it was interesting also to see that the social media numbers are super, super high, but then like the YouTube numbers weren't as high. And then it's like on top of that,
That's
they're
so
not
crazy.
converting sales to shows. So like nobody's really pulling up to the shows, unfortunately. So it shows you
Right.
that social media can give you kind of an illusion of how much success there actually is.
Yes.
But it doesn't convert to anything monetarily or actually as a fan base supporting you when it actually counts, which is
Like,
unfortunate.
I don't want to be social media known. I
Yeah.
want to be world known. But every time I can go to the beauty supply, the store, CVS, like somebody know me.
Yep.
So it's like you want to be known outside of social media because that's why you can't get no ticket sales. Like my ultimate goal is to be able to sell out shit. I want to start where we selling out St. Andrews or, you know, eventually selling out Little Caesars Arena. And if you can't sell out in your city, they ain't gonna book you.
Yeah.
You can't sell out a club. Like, no. I want to be able to be known inside, outside, booking and sold out.
Facts. As far as keeping your personal life afloat, what practices do you do? Are you hitting the gym or doing
I
a lot of yoga?
meditate. I do yoga. I breathe. Niggas is walking around this bitch. They don't even know how to breathe. You know how to breathe?
Yeah.
How you breathe?
Me?
Yeah.
Like my inhale and exhale activities?
Yeah.
I breathe, everything is very slow, very calm.
Through what? Your mouth or your nose?
I inhale through my nose, and if I feel like it, I'll exhale through my nose, but sometimes I'll inhale through my nose and exhale through my mouth. If it's
So in order to ground yourself, you need to breathe in through your nose, fill up your belly,
Yep, all the way up.
hold it for 4 seconds, release.
Yep,
That'll save your life.
for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
People don't know that.
Yeah, there's box breathing now. They're kind of giving people techniques to box
Yeah, it's
breathing.
multiple techniques,
Oh,
but
yeah.
that's the grounded one. So like I do that a lot, especially if I'm like annoyed or irritated. I make sure I take a deep breath before I react. That's important.
Oh yeah,
So yeah.
I'm sure you used to have a temper. You could probably snap at any moment at one point in your life.
Right.
That's how I am. That's how I used to be mad. son.
Yeah, I used to be spazzing. Like,
When I used to drink, if you were around me when I was drinking, you'd have to be super careful. Like anything could set me off. Like anything.
yes, because I would hate to have to fuck you up, kid. Like, nah,
I used to be the
but-
type of person who said some crazy shit. I would literally grab a bottle and break it.
and I will make your ass. I will make your ass.
I was
But,
like,
nah.
but
I'm
no,
happy that you evolved.
Yeah, when I quit drinking, it all disappeared. I quit drinking, I quit eating red meat, and then my
Yes.
temper disappeared out of fucking nowhere. Plus, I was doing a
Yes.
lot of yoga and meditations.
Yes, yoga and meditation and affirmations. Like I start my day with some affirmations, like some YouTube affirmations. It makes the biggest difference ever.
Yes.
And making up your bed. I don't give a damn how messy your room is. Make up your bed because you're going to start feeling like accomplished for the day.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Set like your first goal is doing something, which is making your bed. That's your first accomplishment of the day.
Yes. And you're going to complete your whole entire lifetime goals if you start off by making your bed. Like, you got to start small to get big.
Yeah, for sure. I know because you have kids, you can't just allow people inside the house, right? There's no way.
Yes.
And especially if it's a messy room. But like, have you ever like let anybody like come by, or do you like go like, no, I'm only coming to this person?
Say that again.
Have you ever let anybody come to the crib, or do you like only go to other people's houses when it comes to like meeting?
I don't fuck with people like that.
Yeah.
I mean, these days, a lot of people fell out of my life.
Really?
So it's like, I got my solid, small gang, you know, and I don't really let people come to my house unless you family, you know, and these niggas, if you ain't got your own house, you cooked. Like, if I can't come to where you at, you ain't coming to my house. So it's like, unless we locked in, but other than that, like, nobody's coming to my house but the lady that cleans it.
What if a dude was like pull up to the crib and then it ended up being his mom's house?
If he would,
If you pulled up to somebody's house and it ended like a dude's house and it ended up being his mom's house, do you just like dip?
in his mom's house,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what you doing here? Do you pay her bills?
No, the dude doesn't pay her bills. He's just there.
Then just your priorities fucked up, and you don't need me because this ain't gonna work.
You got to be
because
equivalent. They got to be equivalent to the work that you're putting in.
if you live with your mama, you better be paying her bills. That's just how I feel. So it's like, mama shouldn't have to do nothing.
What age do you give it to them where they have to move out?
Man, I know men are a little behind. No offense, guys. I say by 30, you should definitely be building something. I don't care if you got a studio apartment that don't even got a room, but you gotta have your own space. Like, have your own space. Show me that you can stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm standing on mine for myself and 3 other humans. So it's like,
yeah.
that's important.
What's the most embarrassing like thing a guy has done on a date with you, or like most embarrassing like presentation of what he is versus what you thought he was?
Oh my God. I feel like I have baptized those memories because I don't even know. Like, I
Just
don't
give me
even.
one. Just give me one like tragic where it's like, oh my God, I can't believe I got capped out this hard.
Like, I mean, all these niggas capping. They saying any and everything, and that be my thing. Don't say any and everything to me, like, and then you gotta fuck around and find out that I don't go for that shit. A lot of niggas be lying, thinking they gonna get a girl. Like, I'm going to call you out on your shit. Like, don't tell me, oh, we about to book a flight, we about to go OT, woo, woo, woo. But I'm gonna come pick you up first. And no, nigga, catch me OT. You ain't picking me up first. I'll catch you in whatever state we going to. And it ain't just about that, but you lie and say, hey, we gonna book this flight, woo. But you think you gonna crack me before you book the flight? Hell nah.
Damn.
No.
So they're trying to get their cake.
Niggas be trying to finesse and get over. Females do the same shit. Like, they be on the same, everybody's trying to finesse each other. And it's like, if you be genuine, that should take you a long ass way.
Yeah.
Because whether I fuck with you on that level or not, you don't know how we could benefit each other or how we can make money together in the future. Like, you just never know. So always trying to get down or get over on somebody, it's lame as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, and our niggas need to retire that shit for real, because
People just are horny as hell and they're trying to figure out how do I get to.
you know, that's the real tea.
That's
the real tea. But I be like, these niggas don't turn me on. Like, they just don't. And it's like, they don't even, it's simple shit. They don't know how to even get a girl for real these days. Like, it's no gentleman. That's why when we was like, do you have to, like, it's not enough gentlemen. And that's how you get a girl, being a gentleman, pulling her chair out, opening her door, sending flowers. They don't got to be the most expensive flowers, but let her feel like she's important to you and you are interested in her. And it ain't just about sex, because that shit easy to come by. But that's why niggas don't be having good luck, because you want to just.
Oh yeah, I always used to tell my friends that were chasing women. When I used to date a lot of women, I used to be able to see like their DMs, like what was going on in their lives, and I used to be like, do you know how many guys DM women a day? So like for them, it's access whenever they want to guys. If they need
Niggas be like, you want to smoke, nigga? No, don't want to smoke with you. Like, what we finna do? Niggas be want to smoke with you and then scoop next to you and shit. Like, what, you get the fuck away from me? Like, no, I don't want to smoke. I don't want to, like.
They're basically asking you, do you want to hook up or hang out, but
they don't. Yeah. We can go bowling. We can, simple shit get you a long way. Let's go shoot pool. Let's go. You ain't got to go to Eddie V's.
You know what's scaring men, I think, these days? I think men are scared because it's like women present themselves in a way where they look like they're high standard and that they require high maintenance, and so men are like, okay, I gotta make it seem like I can do all that, but I really can't.
But see, you telling me that you can't, depending on the type of energy you got, you never know. Cause I don't look to a nigga like, get my hair done, get my nails. No, I'm high maintenance by choice. I take care of myself, and it's like, I do this for myself. So even when you hitting me up, like, what is we doing? If you ain't saying let's go hang out, it ain't about my hair, my nails. No, don't worry about that. Just worry about us having a good time, like, and collabing and connecting on not even a spiritual level, but like, do we even like each other?
Facts.
Like, you don't even know me. That's half the time you don't know people. They just want to, why would I let you all in my personal space? I don't even know if I like you for real.
Yeah, I think Chris Rock said it best. He was like, when you date somebody, you're dating their representative. You're not actually dating the real person.
Yeah.
So you get like married and then you figure out what's really going on.
Man, this is who you get. I'm the same. On the scene, off the scene, behind the scenes. It's either you get different frequencies of me.
Yes.
If you a gentleman, you gonna get the most gentlest, generous version of me. If you a hoe ass nigga, you gonna get a hoe ass bitch. Like,
Facts.
I'm gonna be on, like, it is what it is. It's like the type of energy you give, you get. I don't put myself in positions to have to be on some whole shit with nobody, but because I just nip everything in the bud before it even go far. I don't do toxic shit. It's like, We either connect or we don't.
Yeah.
And I'm okay if we don't.
Ending the toxicity, right? Like that toxic era needs to just be done with. It's bad for everybody because, like, even if you're getting something out of it, man, when you're in that toxic tornado, you're kind of, you might be having fun here and there, but at the end of it, you're like, oh my God, I'm
Man,
busy.
that toxic shit don't lead to nothing but dangerous situations.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't nothing to play with. Like, and I don't even know why it's a thing. People, oh, I want a toxic nigga. No, you don't. Because these niggas is unaliving women off some toxic shit.
Yeah.
You would think he would have never did that. Yes, the fuck he will. Like,
Yeah. There was
yes, he
like this Instagram post I seen. Some woman went to see her man she was married to for a conjugal visit. He was in prison for murder, and he killed her when she was in the conjugal visit. This was
man,
like a
that
week.
shit
This was like
happening
a week
every
ago.
day.
It's crazy.
Every day. That's why it's important to not get involved in shit that don't feel good and actually pay attention to the red flags. Like, and it ain't just, some women be red flags to men and antagonize and like make men be on that. Like, it be a tit for tat thing going on, but
Facts.
that's all I did. They need to die.
Is there anything you want to promote? Because I know
I
this
just
has
want
be
niggas
a
to know
big-
that Tayy Dior
Yeah.
ain't never left, but I got this shit on the way. And I'm not even gonna say nothing. I feel like it's just nothing to say. I just wanted to drop and everybody gonna know from there. And then when it's time for me to do that other rollout, I'll be back and then we'll talk about that. But this is just me connecting back outside,
For sure.
you know?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Like I said, your messages are always strong, profound, and they connect, they hit. I know everybody's going to
Yes.
resonate with a lot of the things you said today. Very well spoken, and as far as people maybe shifting their mindset a little bit to kind of help to correct people in their ways of looking at things and perceiving things, because this is a very weird time in society. I appreciate you again for doing this. We're at Parallel Sound Studio, Hilo Visual Shooting These Productions. We're out. Peace. Cool.
Period.
This episode was brought to you by Kid L Productions. For music video, photography, event video, video production, consulting, and more. Book with Kid L today.